Okay, here is my find from the High River Thrift Store. They had this in a cabinet and all of these things were up for a bid, sort of like a silent auction. And what caught my eye the most was that there were 2 jadeite egg cups, and I've been looking for those all over the place. There was a jadeite mug, but there was also a rare jadeite in blue mug, and there was a jadeite pan, and here was a Pyrex casserole. This is a set of canisters. My Auntie Olga had canisters just like that. Then there were some odds and ends that they threw in, like vintage containers for spices. So there's mace and paprika and thyme and cayenne. And then there were some vintage containers for blue ribbon coffee. And there was one here for nabob coffee. Apparently it used to be sold in jars. Here is an egg beater, like my grandma would have had. This contraption here is called a potato ricer. And this little contraption was for canning, where you took jars out with it. Oh, and this one here is, these are leftover containers. My mom had these. Hers were red, but there's this rare blue one out of sort of this, they call it Delphite. And then lastly, there is a meat grinder. Quite different looking than the meat grinder I have, because this one just sits on the counter and you can grind any kind of meat into it. And everything in here is in absolute tip-top shape. And I'm very excited. And I was especially excited by the price that I got it for. Incredible. The price I paid was probably the price of these 3-4 items. Thought you might be interested.